a couple of other things that we want to talk about concerning master pages. One of them is we may very well have situations where we want to have more than one master. What I mean by that, let's say we have a document, and of course we have all the pages that are the text, and so that might have one sort of a look and setup, and so we have our master A for that. And then maybe it has 5 chapter pages throughout the document, and the chapter is set up differently and looks differently, and has the chapter page has a big number and has something that's different than the regular pages of the document. So we might very well have another master set up just for that. And so I just wanted to point out that once again we can go up here to our little options button, and we can say let's have a new master, and then it'll be called automatically master B. We can give it a fancier name if we like, and then we say OK, and now you have the master A, and that can be applied to any of our pages, or we could apply the setup and the look that we have for the B master to any of our pages, and we can just drag it down, and notice what's going to happen. The A in the little corner of the page changes to a B to show us that the B master has now been applied to this page and the others have master A. Okay. The next thing we want to talk about is auto page numbering. Documents, of course, have page numbers throughout them, and once again, instead of doing that individually on every page of the document, what we want to do is we want to add page numbering, automatic page numbering, and we put that on the master page, and then automatically we'll have page numbers on every page of the document. So the first thing I'm going to do, and we'll cover this in a little bit more detail the next video, is I'm going to create, again, I'm going to the master page and make sure that's where I am, and I am going to create a text box. I'm going to make it kind of large in this case so that we can see it very easily, and then it's blinking and ready to accept text. And what we do then is go up under type. It's sort of hidden, and I actually don't think they've done a good job on this. It needs to be in a more obvious place. And we go up under type in the main menu. We slide down to insert special character, and then what we want to do is slide over to markers, and then it says current page number. So I click that, and because we are on the master A, that's what actually is there, not a number for the page, but the letter A. Now I need to add that to the other page on the other side, and I can either create a new text box and do it again, or in this case I'm going to use the shortcut to duplicate this one, and just say option, click shift, and I duplicate it over to the other page, and here we are. And then also I'm also going to change the alignment to be flush right. Okay, and so when we look at it on the master, of course, what we see is this letter A. Okay. But when I go and I look at the individual pages of my document, lo and behold, look at what I have. It actually says page 4 or page 5, or whatever page I've gone to, that A is now an actual page number. and that is going to take place throughout the document. It's a great little feature, and one of the important other elements that we use in setting up documents. Another thing that I want to mention is that quite often we of course don't want the page number to be on the first page or even on the second page, but in fact we want page 1 to start on what is actually page 3 of the document, the first page of the document, which is on the right side. And we always have the odd numbered pages on the right hand page, and the even numbered pages are always on the left hand page. So that's a universal standard. So I'm going to go to page 3, and of course you can see it says page 3, but I want that to actually start as page 1. And so I can go to my little options bar here, okay, and I say numbering and section options, numbering and section options, and I will go right here and I will click and say start page numbering on this page as number 1. And so I say OK, and now look at what has happened. Now page 3 actually is page 1, and then what I need to do is go back to what actually was the original page 1 and remove this. I'll go to override master page items, and I select and delete the page box there. And now when I actually go to what is page 3 of the document, it starts numbering at page 2. And that's how you do that. So again, what you do is you go to the page that you actually want a particular page number to start, in this case page 1, and then we go to our little options bar and we say go to numbering and section options. We click on the start page numbering 1, and because we're activated on page 3, it says it's going to tell the computer to start page 1 numbering on page 3. So we said OK, and then we went back and we removed the auto page number and just the page numbering little box from the previous couple of pages. And we clicked on the page and we said override, because when we put things on master pages, they are locked on all the individual pages of the document unless we go to that particular page where we want to change the master information, and we say override it. That unlocks it, and then we are in fact able to remove it.